Tell us about a time when you encountered a problematic situation in your work. How did you manage this? Tell us about a time when you encountered a problematic situation in your work. How did you manage this?
A problematic situation that I can recall currently would be a situation where we were nearing our deadlines of releasing our project. And just very close to the releasing of a project, we identified a major issue, which could be a biggest roadblock for us to achieve the uh, the milestone that we were looking forward for. So one thing that we did at that point of time, though it created a lot of havoc, a lot of ping pong about how did this get encountered at that point of thing. But one thing that I've realized in that entire situation is instead of just thinking about the problem at that point, what we could do the best in getting that grave of that situation to aggravate, to just get that grave of this situation handled at that moment is something which I felt, went really well, where after knowing what is the issue, impacts of that issue that it could be had, if we could go further with the release of our product with that impact, with giving a workaround and a very well explanation about the possible issues this could cause, and to avoid such things, what is the workaround that needs to be done. I felt when I could bring up that kind of a situation and points across, which kind of reduce the grave of the intensity that it could lead to.
Please provide a specific example of when you have inspired a group of Toastmasters to take action to serve our members. Please provide a specific example of when you have inspired a group of Toastmasters to take action to serve our members.
The example right now, which I would like to give, is a role that I'm holding at the club level. Am I allowed to say the role? I'm not sure. I am holding a role at the club level, and that role has also made me realize that what impact that I can bring, and if I can also help people understand the impact of every role that they are playing at the club level, the enthusiasm, the energy automatically comes into putting their 100% in achieving that entire goal that we are looking forward to achieving for our club. From what level we are right now to go to the next notch, what best we could do, understanding what our members are looking forward. I think that camaraderie that we created or I created at the club level really helped us a lot.
What will you do differently than leaders who have served before you? What will you do differently than leaders who have served before you?
I'm not very sure about what differently that I can do, but I can definitely remember the best things that the past leaders have done, carry that forward, at the same time, add in something which I felt we need something to work towards at the division level is the collaboration between the clubs. Right now, most of the clubs work in silos. It's only during certain events where a certain member get to know each other. But if we could make it a little more collaborative at the division level, at least starting from there, from the area to the division level where all the clubs could collaborate, I think that can make a huge difference. It'll also help in terms of exchanging ideas, how to help another club get into another notch better than where they are right now, or the challenges and how to face.
What leadership skills and experiences can you bring to the district? What leadership skills and experience can you bring to the district?
Like I also mentioned earlier, that I have served at the club level in several roles, and I have served at the area level twice in two different areas. I think the skill, that experience that I've had, how to handle situations, especially challenging situations, analyze, being very analytical towards a problem, that at the club level or at the area level, how to work towards collaboratively resolving that issue, that is one major skill that I feel I can bring towards, apart from and other skills that any leader would be also portraying, is something that I feel that I could bring forward.
What committees would you like to see in place to support district success? What committees would you like to see in place to support district success?
I'm not very clear with the question when you mention committee, but okay, with the understanding that I have with this, I feel that every committee from the club level or at the district level should collaboratively work in understanding their responsibility that they have, because I feel majorly the problem that is there right now is the lack of understanding of the roles and the responsibility that they have. If that gets more clear and clarified, I think nobody can stop the district or the club or the area division in being number one.